Hey, I know you're watching from wherever you are, and that's the best thing you can ever do for me. I want you to watch, um, subscribe, leave a comment if you have to, and like. Welcome to my podcast. Today I'm here to talk about these are my random thoughts. I just talk about things, whatever comes to my head. I'm gonna talk about that. But today, I want to talk about film. What am I supposed to be? Hey, cameraman, can you tell me what you want me to talk about? Or just raise the notes and I see. Yeah, thank you. Guys, you see this? Yeah, no, you can see it. This is a book. It's called a book, Great Expectations, Charles Dickens. My my first book I ever acquired. I bought it somewhere. I even have my initials here. Jean's Library means when I'm not around, someday my son or my sons or my daughter, whoever gets the interest of reading, reads it someday. But I would rather have them all read the books that I bought. I have a lot of books, not a lot. I don't have a library, but I have a small library. Just because I love reading. Guys, I want to tell you about something. The difference between a white man and a Ugandan. For me, I'm talking on behalf of Ugandans. So, the difference between a white man and a Ugandan, one of those things is books. We have a problem with reading, and most of us, we are proud to tell our friends, our colleagues that we don't read. That is a very dangerous statement. Guys, a lot of knowledge is hidden in books, but then books are out there for us to pick and read, but we don't do that. We are even funny. We love doing white man stuff, but we don't get to like the real thing. I want to tell you that a white man starts with a book just from the infantry, like from the toddlers to the big man up to the days they die. Those people read. Why? Because they want to discover the knowledge that they didn't have before. I mean, they have passed at the stage of teaching one another things, and they have books in place for that. When it comes to filmmakers and film people in film industry, let me get there. We are in the industry, but we hate reading. There was this funny guy. He claimed to be a screenwriter, but then he had a this is an irony. You are a writer, but you hate reading. What the fuck? Reading is important for everyone. Reading is one thing that we miss that could take us to the next level. Let us read, because books are important. Because if literally we have billionaires or millionaires in the Western world just because they are writers. But here we want to be millionaires who make movies. Let me tell you this, you will never make good movies if you do not read. you will never have successful projects if you don't read. You will always be in luxury. We call it safe zone. We like safe zone. And the safe zone will never take you anywhere. We're even so excited about these stupid awards. Award is nothing. It's not success. Success is in money, but if you want to make good money, is reading. Yeah, most of you are going to be asking, I know Ugandans are funny. They are going to say you're reading and you have nothing. We're not the same, people. I might be reading and I get nothing, but if you read, you might get more. I'm encouraging you to read. I'm encouraging you, if you have kids, buy them books and start reading for them right away. Like, don't be late. All right? Books are important. And even those things that we are complaining about, we have the answers in the books. But we hate books. I buy books all the time. I have thousands and thousands of books on my phone. Every time I get a chance, I read. I love reading. And I would prefer that my kids read too. That's why I buy these solid books and put them in my library. That one day, one of my dreams, by the way, is to own a big library. And I would build one for the nation. For those people who love reading but have no access for books, and that would be their chance for them to come and find knowledge. Knowledge is in books. Stop trusting the teachers. The teachers have nothing in their hands. They don't even read books. Why would you trust them? I have a problem with teachers. Our teachers are the students who used to complain about the kind of education that they are fed. You're complaining about the education, but when you become a teacher, you have nothing to do with it. I mean, you don't even try to change something. As students out there, I know it is your responsibility. The students of today are not the same students of the 1990s. You are different. You are exposed to the real knowledge. Why would you accept the same education that we went through? That is not acceptable. I mean, it is your responsibility to do something about it. Why would you study about Vasco da Gama, Napoleon, all those? Why not study about Africa itself? The richest man in the world was in Africa, but you will never find that in your education. Just because a white man prepared the syllabus for you and you've been following it for 100 years and you've never woken your fucking mind up. Wake up and do something. All right? Do something about this. I wouldn't want my kid to go through the same. I might not even pay school fees for them just because of that. Because even when I pay, what the fuck? What would they get? I would rather teach them myself. I wish I had a chance. Instead of paying all those tons and tons of money, but bringing back nothing at home. CRE. That subject really, CRE. History of the West. History of the West. Why would you need the history of the West? Yet we have our own history of Africa. Africa and Uganda. Al Keblan. Thank you for